The horse racing industry is striving to clean up its image following some high-profile drug scandals involving jockeys.
It's now established a racing integrity unit. In our special report, Matt McLean looks at the hurdles this new body faces.
The Wellington races over the weekend had everything you'd expect, the fun, fashion and the odd flutter. But what we found out it didn't have was drug testing for the competing jockeys.
We'd love to do it every day if we could, but that's not really possible at the moment.
But from next week on, a new racing integrity unit will be putting more pressure on to stop the practice of drug taking in the industry.
Our industry in particular, we've had our issues with drugs.
It's prompted the racing minister to speak out.
We need to send that signal out. This industry, the people in it, the very good people who lead it, the very good people who are active in it, aren't prepared to tolerate it. We're going to stamp it out.
There certainly have been issues in the past. Remember jockey Lisa Kropp, who in 2009 was fined over $100,000 and banned from racing for 9 months. She tested positive for amphetamine and methamphetamine, with a reading 1,000 times the allowable limit.
On the ratio of testing, we haven't got a big issue, and I think people forget that. But I'm not going to sit here and say that it's not a problem that we need to iron out.
One question constantly being asked is why. One reason is the need jockeys have to control their weight. Most need to be between 50 and 55 kilos to be competitive, and drugs can be used as an appetite suppressant.
There's a lot of money in our industry. You can become quite famous very quickly, and there's a lot of pressure, and obviously there's the weight-related matters as well that drugs do at times help with.
Keep this in mind, in the past 3 years the Judicial Control Authorities handed out 44 prosecutions for drug taking in the industry. They also told me repeat offending is a major concern. There's now a serious push for harsher penalties.
I think it is time to look at the penalty regime that is available to the JCA. More rehabilitation, perhaps also some greater emphasis on education about the health effects and the dangers.
If penalties aren't working, you have to question why, and if you have to up the ante with those, well, so be it.
The government admits it will be impossible to eliminate drugs altogether from the industry.
There will always be the odd person who decides to try and push the boundaries.
The integrity unit says it's up for the challenge though. It's hoping to keep jockeys clean and ultimately clean up the industry. Matt McLean, One News.